Hi guys, this is Alexis from Reflections of a Bookaholic, and I'm here with another Plan With Me. This is my spread from last week using a rose gold foiled kit from Saucy Stickers Co. This week I'm planning for the week of May 17th through May 23rd, and I am using this kit called Celebrate from Nadou Sticky Studio. This kit is unfoiled, and I'm going through it really quickly so you can see it. If it's too fast, definitely check out a previous haul where I did feature this kit. And it's unfoiled, so I am bringing in silver foil to kind of jazz and foil it out. This kit is called Celebrate, and I'm using it this week because I am celebrating two important things. I went to celebrate my cousin's baby. She's pregnant, so we had a baby shower that weekend. And also, I had another cousin who graduated from college. So I just thought it was the perfect theme for this week. Another thing that happened this week is, in order to celebrate those events, I got on a plane and traveled for the first time since the panorama started. So since February of last year, this is the first time I really got to see my family in Alabama. I mean, they came to the lake house, so I did get to see them recently, but I get to fly and travel. And more specifically, I flew for the very first time as a mom of two, and I flew with both the boys by myself. So this was a memorable week for sure. And when planning, I just started by putting down the frame of the kit. I put down the bottom washi, I put down the headers, the date covers, and the date dots, did the sidebar, and put down the full boxes ahead of time. So my plan, because I was caught up at this point, my plan was to kind of go back to planning the way that I used to, which allowed me to film every day instead of filming at the end of the week in a memory plan style. But because I was traveling this week, I had the best of intentions, but it just didn't really work out to go back that way. I just wasn't in town and near everything, so I planned the way I had been doing so far this year, and that is putting everything down, putting down the full boxes, and looking back at the week after it's already happened completely. Not a big deal, but I had been thinking about switching, and for me, I don't think this really matters if you're watching videos, because I'm pretty sure it looks basically the same, but for filming purposes, it's different for me, and so just kind of want to note that. I put down the full boxes, and I really like the kit style of the shop because the full boxes are very vibrant. The paper is so beautiful, but there's just so much you can do with it because there's nothing that's just too over the top or too bold. You can really, especially if you look at the bottom washi, there's so much you can do with it. You can really add your own style and really do whatever you want to, and everything would look different from anyone else's. And so I really like that about this kit and how this spread came out. After I put down the full boxes, I did move to the sidebar. This week I put down a quarter box and a Monday through Sunday tracker. I put down a habit tracker so I could track my prenatals because I'm still breastfeeding, and therefore I need iron, and I need to still be taking vitamins, and I'm currently taking prenatals. Sometimes I take postnatals. It just really depends on what I have, and right now I have prenatals. So after I get started with the sidebar, I did want to put down a little memory spot where I did some deco and wrote down a particularly special memory. I don't love how it came out, but it was good enough. I simply put down some deco from the kit. I put down a garland, a heart garland from the Giving Girl, and some of those streamers from Sadie Stickers, and basically just wanted to commemorate and pat myself on the back for traveling with two kids by myself. I use that remember blah blah blah, remember this moment sticker. I used to use those gratitude stickers from the Stick With Me shop. That's where that sticker's from, all the time. But when I got away from doing thankful thoughts each week and started just noting memorable or important things I had that week, I hadn't used it in a while. But the remember this moment sticker comes on a kind of gratitude sheet, and again, that's from the Stick With Me shop. I did drop down to the bottom washi and wanted to jazz it up and foil it just a little bit, nothing too over the top. And those loop garlands are from Sadie Stickers. I then took these glossy headers from the Pretty Pink Co. and I wanted to add just a little bit above the headers on the full boxes. So here I finally really get to plan, and I'm just going to tell you a little secret. Just don't tell anyone. I mean, just between me and you. Just between me and you. This Monday actually happened on Tuesday. This is fake news. This did not happen on Monday. I wrote down everything that I did so that I could film and plan. And I was just on the wrong page of my notes when I started planning and didn't realize it until Wednesday. Rather than pull everything up, I just put Monday on Wednesday and Tuesday, and Monday and Tuesday are just kind of shifted over a little bit. So I doubt if I ever look back at this, I will remember. But if I ever look at the video, I'll be like, oh, glad that I mentioned that. I guess. I hope. For Monday, I did just note that I nursed the baby and I worked all day. That mom and baby stickers from Paper Shire, I used a little tape sticker over the box from Sadie Stickers, and that work all day sticker is from, I believe, my newest addiction, but I might have to check to make sure. I had a visit in Round Rock, and that bubble, location bubble, is from Sadie Stickers. And then I jotted down a few things that I did that evening. I'm going to be honest, like again, this is actually happening on Tuesday, but it's on the Monday. I really didn't remember a lot about what I did this week. I didn't take very good notes. All I really remember is that it was very rainy and that I did, I think, 2 visits on this day. And so I was driving in the rain and I felt really accomplished and proud of myself because in-person visits, I really haven't been doing a lot because of the pandemic. And I'm kind of out of shape for it. It's time consuming to drive around town to visit my clients. A lot of my clients are younger, and so I don't expect them to come to my office. And it was just an everyday thing before the panorama, and I was very used to it. And now it's just kind of tedious to be in my car that long and kind of boring, to be honest with you. It's kind of funny how you really do come up with a new normal. And that's what I realized that I've done. On Tuesday, I put down that sleeping baby sticker from Paper Shire, and that cuddle play sticker is from Panda Bird Designs. It is a custom sticker, and I am so in love with that style, and I can't wait to think of phrases and order more. I especially love that font. Later on that day, I put down that car sticker from, it is Paper Muse Crafts. There you go. And just know that I had another visit, that flat lay, just because it was kind of a chill day while I worked. And then at the end of the day, I noted family time. On Wednesday, I realized right before this that I skipped Monday, so I decided to plan the real Monday for this week on the Wednesday in this planner. And I hope I'm not being too confusing about what happened, but I keep saying it more for my benefit if I ever look back at this, and I hope that doesn't make it confusing for anybody watching. So I really love that kits now are coming with stickers that don't go all the way across the full box or the column. I think it adds some dimension, and I really, really love that, especially since a lot of times we put icons or stickers on the edge anyway. So I liked having that little scene with the laptop to note that I had a meeting. I jotted down a few things that I got done for work. I had a contested hearing. I needed to review some notes and sign some orders and just kind of work. I did some video visits with clients, and also I taught Jacob how to make his bed. It's a long time coming. I think he could have learned and done it last year, but I am very happy to say that as I'm doing the voiceover a few weeks later, that he does make his bed very well, and he does it every day without me telling him to, which is so awesome. He's such a good kid sometimes. So all the way through Thursday at this point, and I just kind of put down some work stuff. I put down a pen from Paper Shower, a computer sticker from the Coffee Monsters Go. I love how that emoji is still in his pajamas. While I don't really work in my pajamas, I feel like the pajama working emoji is just kind of what I wish that I did. I wish that was my life, but it's super cute. I did note that I started packing, and I also put down some deco from this kit to note what I made for the baby that day, because I think I roasted some cauliflower, some peaches, and some ginger, and that's what he had to eat. On to Friday, I just kind of noted that I nursed with a Paper Shower sticker that I've been using. That nurse script is from Alyssa's Craft Shop. I needed to pack snacks and lunch. The apron icon is from the kit. That airplane sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I just noted that we had a delayed flight. So one of the things that happened for this flight is we had a layover. We needed to go from Austin to Dallas and catch our connecting flight. But the flight was so delayed because of plane issues that they had to fly in a plane from a different city, which I think was Phoenix. And so that meant that I only had 15 minutes to make my connecting flight. And when I talked to Southwest, they were like, "Oh, you're definitely not going to make it." But if I waited to the next day to try to get there, I wouldn't make any of the events that I was actually flying in town for. So for me, the choice was whether cancel the trip altogether or try to make this connecting flight. And if I missed it, I would be stranded in Dallas with two kids, no car seat, because in order to make the 15-minute flight, I couldn't have a bunch of stuff. I couldn't have the car seat and the stroller like I planned, because it was like all in. And I really wanted to cancel the flight. I'm going to be honest. I wanted to cancel the whole trip and say, let's try again, because it didn't seem worth it to me. But Jacob was so excited and he had tears in his eyes. So I definitely had to give it a try. So we went on the flight. I was terrified. I was wearing the baby. I had Jacob's hand. He had his backpack. But we were going to have 15 minutes to get to our connection. And when we pulled up on the plane, they told us, they said, "Sorry, ladies and gents, like, we can't pull into the the hangar area because someone is in our spot." So we literally got there 5 minutes before my connecting flight. Again, I did not want to be stuck in Dallas without anything, and I literally had to check everything, even carry-ons, and all I had were like diapers, and I just didn't have any clothes, and I just didn't want to deal with that. I also hate not being clean and taking a shower, and just all of that, the whole thing, being in a hotel with no fresh clothes, whatever. So the good news is we ran and we got there late, but it turned out that they were holding the plane for us. So we made our connecting flight and it started off a very stressful trip. So on Saturday, I just kind of noted some things that we did. I actually said that there was a Honey Ink release that day, and there was not. I actually prepped for it, loaded up my cart ahead of time for some other things that I wanted. And then later on, I used some deco from the kit to note that I went to decorate and set up for the baby shower. And then we threw a baby shower for my cousin for her first baby. On Sunday, I put down that It's like I keep smacking my lips, so sorry. Like a bowl with ice, what you put drinks in. I don't know what you call it, but it's deco. And I just kind of noted that an argument with my mom. And I put that there because it was the kind of argument where you just really needed to drink. Unfortunately, my mom doesn't really drink, so there was nothing to drink there. Oh, still smacking my lips. Ooh, sorry. I put down a coffee cup icon from the kit to note that I did a morning routine and my hair. And I cut down a third box to make it a little bit shorter and then tried to stick the end on it so that you couldn't tell. But then ultimately covered it up with some deco from the kit just to note that I needed to pick up food for my cousin's graduation party. So I was just kind of helping out, just because I was there and could be extra hands. The next part, I used some garlands to kind of decorate a little bit, and I just note my cousin's graduation party and that we played games and we did TikTok dances because we did them a few weeks back when we were at the lake house, and we looked back at them, and some of my cousins were really embarrassed at what they saw, so we had to redo them and get better. And it was just kind of funny because let's just say that it was almost like trying out, like people were getting fired and told to sit down. I mean, I guess you just had to be there. So that's it for our celebration week. If you need to know where some stickers are that I left out, please comment below and I will be sure to tell you. I do turn off the studio lights so you can kind of see it in more natural lights. And that's it. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.